So the video today is symbolic meanings used in Revelation. So we're going to be studying the book of Revelation starting next week, and we're going to go through the entire book because we've covered some of our origin, our beginnings in Genesis, and now I think it's important to look at where we're headed, and so we can see the season that we're in. No one knows the day or the hour, but we can see the season. So we're going to go through Revelation, but I wanted to make it a little easier by developing, looking at all the numbers and the symbolism in Revelation, and let's go through and talk about what that means. So as we read Revelation, we're going to have a better understanding of what it is we're reading. We're going to get to the I guess I would say the most accepted meaning by all the Bible scholars out there of the symbolism and numbers in Revelation. So let's get started. Number one. The number one is often refers to God and infers the union of the Trinity. It's usually always capitalized. Number two indicates confirmation of like the two witnesses. Number three is the Trinity. Number four is the earth. Number six, the number of man, which is evil. 7, the number of God, goodness, divine confirmation, fullness, completion, and also means infinite. The number 10, politics or political completion, the rule of man and man's government, often relating to the man of sin in charge over man's government. Number 12, another number of God relating to the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 apostles, and their relation to sacred items or images, much like the number 7, relating to divine confirmation, fullness or completion, God's ultimate and final plan. 1/4 or 1/3, measurement of judgment. 3.5 means 3.5 of 7, midway point of tribulation. It's temporary circumstances. The number 10,000, the largest number in Greek, representing an indefinitely large amount or number. It can be a myriad, so it's not actually 10,000, it's just a really large number. 144,000, the number of the elect people of God, based on the 12,000 times 12. 200 million represents a number of people alive on earth. That was in the language of John's time and can translate to 2 myriad of myriads. Again, a huge number. It's not exact. All right, now to the animals. Lion and lamb always refers to Jesus. Wild beast always refer to the Antichrist and the false prophet. Frogs are demons. Horses are military power and invasion. Colors: black, chaos, tragedy, disaster, misfortune. Red, war, blood and violence. Scarlet, royalty, luxury, immoral, immodest, or shameful. Purple, divine royalty, extravagance. Gold, royalty, glory, brilliance, and magnificence. Pale or pale green, death, morality, plagues, sickness. White, cleanliness, washed clean, purity, something, someone, ancient, or ancient wisdom. Green, emerald, rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, something refreshing. All right, now for the characters, the people. Alpha and Omega, literally the first and the last. The eternal authority and comprehension of and over all earthly things. Harlot, the whore of Babylon, false religion, one world, super church of Antichrist, the one the beast devours. Angel, messenger of God who carries out his commands and all the events in the book of Revelation. woman. People, city, regions that represent certain people groups like Israel, she is called a she. Bride of the Lamb. Matrimonial term representing the people of God, the church, or the New Jerusalem. 7 churches. Literally, the churches arrived active in Asia Minor at the time Revelation was written. Today, their warnings and messages are directed to the contemporary church universally. 24 elders. First, as members of the heavenly court. Second, as the addition of the 12 tribes to the 12 apostles, people of God. Generally, as is represented by the 12 tribes and the 12 apostles in history. Antichrist, man of sin, literally the one who appears opposite of and or instead of Christ, resembling Jesus and his works, but from a wicked, evil motive to deceive. The great politician who establishes both his one world order and one world religion. They're pushing for that. You guys know that. They're really pushing for that. Dragon, Satan, or the ancient serpent. All right, so now places in Revelation. Babylon, city or territories of wicked, evil people belonging to the man of sin. Jerusalem, New Jerusalem, city or territories of good, righteous, and faithful people who belong to God. Sodom, it's less of a place and more of a symbol of rebellion, hostility against God. Also, symbol of apostasy. Egypt, just like Sodom, it's less of a place and it's more about rebellion, depravity, war, hostility. And really against God, hostility, war against God and his purposes or his plans. The sea, symbolic habitation of evil and destructive forces, such as in the sea of humanity. Armageddon, location of the final showdown between good and evil. Other things we find in Revelations are crowns, coronets, or diadems. This means royal authority and or power. Thrones, also royal authority. Heads and horns, kings, rulers, power, authority, and sometimes a kingdom. Sword, judgment and word of God. Robes, as well as long robes. Priesthood and priest. Eyes mean knowledge. Palms mean victory. Wings, mobility, fastness, swiftness, the omnipresence of God. Lampstands, the 7 churches of Asia Minor. Seals, fixtures on the scroll representing the contract of mankind's redemption, the first of 3 judgment series. Trumpets, instrument representing the announcement of an event, but also scholars believe it's the actual voice of God. It's the second of 3 series of judgments. The trumpets are the second 3 series, and the last 3 series are the bowls that pour out. Some say vials, but just the word pour out represents the vessels that pour down the third and final of the 3 judgment series of God. So there you have it. That's your little glossary. You can print that out so that as we go through Revelation, you can very quickly look to your little guide here, your little, key, if you will, and you'll quickly understand things that maybe didn't make so much sense before. I want us to go through it in a very clear and easy way. And so I hope that this little key helps you. God bless you.